Welcome back to the second episode of Bro to Pro on iRacing. First of all, I want to give you guys a massive shout out. The first episode did exceptionally well. It was literally my top performing video in the first 48 hours ever on YouTube. So thank you guys for that. Second of all, thank you to everyone in the comments that just left all kinds of advice and feedback. We're going to be applying all of that to today's video, both in how the video is recorded and set up and structured, as well as just some iRacing advice in general. So thank you all so much for that. I'm very excited for episode 2. Let's get into the races. Again, if you are new here and missed the first episode right here, my name is Ryan Acevedo. I am a IRL drifter. I started sim drifting about 9 years ago, and I have been IRL drifting and competing in the Formula Drift Pro-Am, Clutch Kickers, Holly LS Fest. I've won some events, podium some events, placed second in the championship, IRL. Been doing that for about 6 years, but I'm now jumping on a journey to understand and drive grip racing. So I bought iRacing last week. We're doing a series documenting my progress, and then in a few months' time, we're going to be acquiring a budget track car and building a grip racing car IRL right here on the channel at our shop, RER Performance. Check that out if you guys need any parts for your race car, but let's keep going into the video. For today's episode, I definitely want to do some sports car. We are D3.35 with a 1439 I rating. I did a couple of MX-5 races over the weekend, but we're going to jump in right here. Circuit de Le Denon. I do not know how you say that, but it's Rookie MX-5 Cup. I love this series. It's really fun, ton of fun. So let's jump into it. We already got a practice session going. We are 11 minutes out. Let's jump into this one. Alrighty, let's go. We are heading out for our qualifying session here. Finally got some new gloves. I had some orange ones, but my dog ended up chewing most of the orange ones up. So I had to reorder these ones from Amazon. They're like 30 bucks. I'll put a link in the description. They were good for me on the sim. I don't like using the actual fireproof gloves that are very hot because we don't really need them on the sim, and it just is a little excessive. Also figured out a way, well, I didn't figure out a way, I Googled it, how to get the gear and steering inputs on screen. Thank you guys for recommending that in the comments. I made sure to get that done before. Also kind of move some things around, that way you can see it a little bit better. I do have a second camera on the way as well for a proper foot cam, so that will be nice to include in the videos with all the driving, as well as the telemetry on screen. You'll be able to see the actual feet, what my pedals are doing, so you guys can critique me and tell me why I suck at driving. All right, this will be the first scored qualifying lap. I keep saying scored because I'm so used to drifting. First timed qualifying lap. We're not doing crazy good on time, but a decent qualifying lap is all we need here. Braked that a little early, I feel like. This corner trips me up because without the racing line, I don't know when to start turning in. That was okay. That wasn't horrible. Okay, it wasn't our fastest lap, but it looks like it was decent enough to be in the 135s, which isn't horrible. It's kind of decent, actually. I'm definitely inside that apex of that corner too early. I think I need to ride it out a little bit longer. Kind of do the same thing on that corner, so I need to work on those two together. I feel like I turn inside to the apex a little too soon. All right, it looks like we are starting in second. We are about 0.8 of a second behind Q1, should I say, and it looks like we're close to a full second ahead of P3 and P4, Q3 and Q4. So let's grid up and get this race going. That guy's got quite a sick little fade going on that MX-5. I keep forgetting that I can change my paint, so I'm just with like the default red that they automatically put you with, or at least they put me in red every time. I don't know if everybody's default is red, but mine is for sure red because every car I get in is red because I always forget that you can change the colors. I'm really excited though. I've been enjoying these MX-5 Cup races so much. I feel like they're a bit of a challenge. You can drive these little slow cars really fast and hard. Pause.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know what the best way to launch these is. I kind of just like rev it and hold it at like 4 to 5 grand and just dump it. That seems to be doing the trick for me. Alrighty, here we go. Let's try and get an okay launch here.
Green flag, green flag.
Not too bad, I don't think.
The next car's the leader.
All right, we got to be careful. Make sure not to push too hard on this outlap. These cars are very, very loose and the tires are very cold on these outlaps. They are significantly snappier and break loose very easy. Oh my gosh, I had to lock them up.
Car on. Clear on the right.
Locked them up right there, trying not to hit the guy in front of me. See if we can make something happen here. Think he definitely had that corner a little bit sharper than I did. This back corner always gets me. I brake really late, I feel like, or maybe even early compared to him, but he's got a good lead on us. Hopefully we can close this gap in these next couple laps. Lost some traction there, was able to maintain it. Oh, losing it again. Be interested to see if we can catch him on one of these turns. He's got a decent gap though. I definitely am taking that turn a little too inside. It prevents me from being able to open up wide open throttle sooner. So if we can master that, that'll definitely help us get some time gained on this guy ahead of us in P1 right now. Got about 8 minutes left to race. Plenty of time. Pop that curb a little bit. I feel like we're getting a little closer on him, but just need to have a clean race here, though. We could definitely use the I rating boost and the safety rating boost of a good finish. Right now, we're at a 0 exit in second place, so that's awesome. As I say that, we get a 1x, of course. Oh, messed up the shifts a little bit there. Woo! Trying to be a little too fast and I'm making some mistakes. So let's just try and slow it down a bit. It doesn't look like P3 is anywhere behind us in sight. So we don't need to be trying to go crazy. If we can't catch P1, then let's just have a clean race in P2. We're laying down a 135.29, which although that's not as fast as P1, dipping into the 134s, I believe that might be my fastest lap here on this track. So at the end of the day, can't complain about that. You're not always going to be the fastest, so at the end of the day, it's okay. Oh, I turned in late on that. You got to kind of sneak over that and watch that rumble strip come into view. Man, I always take this corner inside a little early. That felt kind of fast, though. I don't know. 135.9, so not our fastest lap, but it's decent. Just trying to find that perfect balance of when to turn in. I don't have the racing line on per recommendations of friends and people in the comments. Ooh, got a little squirrely there. So it's a little bit difficult just because I don't have many laps on this track. I did a couple races last night on here, but okay, I flat outed that a little sooner than I was, so I think we maybe gained some time there. A little difficult to anticipate and watch out for that curb. I don't think we have the pace to catch up to P1 unless there's some sort of mistake made up there. P8 setting the fastest lap. Look at that. The cars behind us not trailing too far. We were a whole second slower that lap, so. Ooh. Crucial mistake there that definitely gave them some room to catch up time-wise. We've got 3 minutes left. We cannot be overdriving like that and causing the rear to kick out. You lose so much time doing that. We're definitely choking a little bit here. We're laying down slower and slower laps every time. We got a minute 48 to go. If we can hold it together, we'll maintain this P2, but had a couple incidents on this corner where we broke it loose. That was kind of slow. All right, this is going to be the last lap. P3 is closing in on us big time. See him in the rearview mirror up there. We got to lay down a decent lap. I think that put us back in the 135, so Just gotta focus on the job we're doing. Definitely don't want to over push it on this. This corner right here can get hairy. You trying to float it like that off throttle. Not a perfect race by any means, but I feel like I was getting slower and slower every lap, which is probably not a good thing, but we kept it clean. 1X, P2, I will definitely take that. It's going to be good for the I rating, good for the safety rating. It's always nice to get a P2, get close to a win. Just didn't have the pace out there. I was just slowing down every lap. I don't know if what I think was happening is that I was just trying to overdrive the car so much that I just ended up costing myself so much time. I was laying down 135s, and I mean, I qualified P2. I managed to hold it, but I was definitely losing time. I was dipping into the 136, 137, so a little sketchy there, to be completely honest. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of Bro to Pro on iRacing. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are enjoying this series, and if there's a specific track or series or set of cars and tracks you want me to use on iRacing. Definitely let me know down below so I can check them out. Let me know how you're enjoying the series. All advice is appreciated, both driving wise and things that I could include in the video telemetry wise or overlay wise. That makes it a little bit more enjoyable to watch from the viewer's perspective. Please let me know down in the comments. You guys were awesome on the first video. So much kind advice between the video and the driving. I greatly appreciate that. Really cool that you guys are so supportive of the series. Can't wait to get back out there for the third episode. It'll be dropping in just a few days. Let me know what you want to see and we'll get into it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're enjoying the videos, like, comment, subscribe, and please share. It definitely helps our channel out a ton. If you do have an IRL car and you are looking for parts, check out our website, rarperformance.com. It is our in-house shop and e-commerce website. We work with all the companies that we use on our own personal race cars and what we believe in the industry, just so we can try and connect you guys to the best parts that we use. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Any questions, reach out to us, contact us. But yeah, thank you guys for checking out today's video. I will see you guys soon. Peace.